put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer, cooped up, too up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Drake, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think of brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, just short small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Somebody got a boy, I'm in. Somebody got a boy, I take G. Watch it, boy. We survived outside, all from the music. Hey, turn this TV off.
Let's go now. Go.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. This defense for the Packers, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Here's 2nd and 8. Open man here is Benson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards for the Lions there and a first down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know
now as this one's in the air. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. And Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick six, they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for 6? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Hey, look at this Packers defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't.
Lions there on a first down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one. And what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Combs. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3.
2-yard gain.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Oh, black, 95.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, but their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defense.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a toss left side for Benson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Combs. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ross. A gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
At the Packers' 31-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Like it. Hot 70. Hot 70.
A give up the middle with Benson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
They'll complete this one to Watson. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Ready.
Now Love. Now he's going to step up and run. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Here we go. Ready?
To the air again, Love. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Love looking to throw it. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes.
That's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson from 4 yards out. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
21, Lions 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Come on.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On first down, it's Benson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 yards to go, second down.
Hey. 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career.
10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Get it. 6.
Looking to throw. Combs. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking for Ross again. He finds him again.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
Here comes Benson on the toss right.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Operating from the gun, Combs. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Combs. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 6 yards away. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Lions 14.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, break.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Okay,
They'll
ready?
try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Glove. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
Got that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Ready.
First down. A gain of 15. First down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second down and 3.
Here we go. Ready.
Again, it's Love. They set up the screen for Dobbins. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 36-yard line.
Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Throwing. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
A gain of 15.
Let's go now.
First down, Green Bay.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready. 60 red. Red, cycle. Hut.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Love from the gun on third down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field. So let's see what this is about.
Set. Hut.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. A fake on the jet sweep and a give to Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Set. Ready. Set.
Love now. He'll try and do this himself. And Watson has it right side. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go. Set.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Packers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the... The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Operating from the gun, Combs. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Quay Walker. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Love from the gun. And not nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Cowboy 80. Bronco.
Operating from the gun, Combs. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Cougar 19. Bang, bang,
Bang, bang, bang, bang.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Xavier McKinney. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Ready, ready.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Back to throw. Combs. And he is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
Benson looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. On the ground with a tight end. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Looking to throw. Combs. Hard throw, incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Come on, come on. Set.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Second and 10.
Ready, ready. Black 40.
Out of his end zone. Love. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's Love. Quick hitch, complete. It's Watson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Set, hut. 52, steal, black.
Now Love. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Julian Love. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. That's such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close.
Successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run on.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Trey Benson from 4 yards out. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
50, green. Ultra, ready.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And some room to maneuver. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
And the Packers first down.
On the ready.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Line down. 10 black. Set.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
38. Close. 10. Hey, check mega. Ready?
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. J.K. Dobbins, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And he's got some space here.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Ready, ready. 60 red. Hunt.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Ready. 45. White. Set.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Right.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Come on, set, drill, 52, 33, yellow, 43 rail, cut.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he has a Packer first down, and that should be the one that finishes the script. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and goal at the
Here we go.
5-yard line.
52 blue. Ready?
Game in hand, the offense takes the knee.